I'm sorry. 스윗한 순간 벌써 salty. 꼭 알게 할 것 같아. But you to me, 감춰줄 no one that is sorry. Little salty. 널 향한 내 모든 게 단전했던 나는 믿어놔.
Hi everyone. Welcome back to another video by that one Jungkook stan. Or if you're new here, hi. Please subscribe if you enjoy my videos. In today's video, I'll be showing you all some more of my unpopular K-pop opinions, because I want views. So I know that every single one of these videos has a disclaimer in the intro, but some of you just can't handle opinions. Please bear in mind that everyone is entitled to their own personal tastes, preferences and opinions, and you're obviously allowed to disagree with me, but don't go in the comments and write a whole essay on how my opinion is wrong. If you send hate to me or anyone in the comments, then you will be reported, deleted and blocked. Anyways, enough of the chit chat. Let's get me cancelled. Yay. My first opinion is that visuals matter, in Korea at least. I swear to God, if I hear one more K-tuber saying that the visual role doesn't matter and that it doesn't add anything to the group or that it should be removed, I will literally throw myself into a rubbish bin. I can't stand it. People don't realize that beauty is a huge thing in Korea and they are very judgmental of idols. So to them, if a group doesn't have a so-called visual, they won't appeal to fans. And you obviously want your faves to have fans, right? Or have I got the wrong end of the stick here? I'm not Korean myself. I'm literally the most British a British person can get. But from what I've heard, they are very strict with their beauty standards. I know we shouldn't focus on a group's visuals only, but visuals do play a huge role in a group. I understand that beauty is in the eye of the beholder and everyone has their tastes. But what people need to realize is that beauty is a huge thing in Korea. My second opinion is that you can't stan a group pre-debut. I get it when people say that they've been stanning groups pre-debut such as Unhypen, IZ*ONE, Treasure, X1, Stray Kids, LOONA, and groups like that because they all have had some sort of survival show where you got to know the members as people, and you also got to see their talents. But when I hear people say that they stand groups such as TXT, aespa, and such pre-debut, I just say to myself, no you didn't. You've never heard them rap or sing. You've never seen them dance. You don't know what they're like as people. Besides the idols who have been on shows such as Mix 9 and produced beforehand, you don't even know if you'll like their debut song. You're picking a bias based off of a teaser photo. So how can you stand them pre-debut? I remember when aespa debuted and I saw loads of people claiming that aespa were their alt group. Like how? They literally just debuted. I'm only using aespa as an example, by the way. I've seen people do this with groups like Lightsum and TXT before as well, but I see it mostly in aespa. My third opinion is that I hate JYP with a burning passion. I don't even think that this is an opinion. This is straight up facts. If you liked him in any way, shape or form, please leave my channel and unsubscribe from me. If you're unaware of what he has done in the past, I'll give you a quick summary of some things he has done. Number 1. He has done blackface. That already is a huge no-no. I can't find the video, but my sister told me that he has done blackface before. But I myself have seen a video of him performing and his backup dancers have black paint on their face and afros on, which is a huge no-no. Number 2. He wouldn't let GOT7 produce their own music. GOT7 have said themselves that he wouldn't even attempt to hear the whole song because he thought it sounded too Western. Number 3. He said that GOT7 wouldn't be funny without him on variety shows. I'm sorry sir, but have you watched GOT7 videos? I don't really stan GOT7 anymore, but they are literally one of the funniest groups out there. Number 4. He sexualizes minors. There's a video of Jui from Twice dancing in an elevator very adult-like when she was only 16 in the video. Whenever I watch that video it makes me feel sick to my stomach knowing she was an actual child. He has also made Hyuna dance to adult songs in a very adult manner. She was literally 13 years old when the video was released. And the list goes on. Number 5. He overworks Twice. We all know this, but for the people who don't know, Twice were really overworked back in 2017 and Jung Ian from Twice even cried on a V Live because of how tired she was. People also are predicting that ITZY will be overworked in 2021. If they do end up being overworked, I honestly won't be surprised. And the list goes on. I won't name everything in this video because no one has time for that. If you would like me to make a video explaining all the bad things that JYP has done, then feel free to let me know. But in conclusion, JYP sucks. My next opinion is that you're not quirky if you don't stan BTS, Blackpink, Red Velvet, Twice, etc. I feel like if someone doesn't stan groups like Blackpink and BTS, then they think that they're automatically superior compared to everyone else. Like, no, there's no such thing as a superior K-pop fan. So what if you don't stan BTS? I honestly couldn't care less if you did or didn't. But the thing that irritates me is when people brag about it all the time and think they're superior because of it. I honestly can't stand it. I also just get this vibe from some of these people. I don't know what it is, but I get this feeling like they think they're superior. I remember like back in 2018 when this trend was going around saying like, why I unstand Blackpink and so should you. Like, who are you to tell me that I can't stan a group? Last time I checked, you didn't need permission to stan a group. My fifth opinion is Kickback is NCT's worst song. Sorry, not sorry, but it must be said. Kickback was a whole mess. I feel like it's so overwhelming and there's too much going on. The part after the chorus is so loud. If it was just Xiaojun's vocals without that annoying kick back in the background, then it would have been a better song for me. However, the pre-chorus saves the song in my opinion. Xiaojun and Ten looked so beautiful and they honestly delivered. I also feel like the dance break was really out of place and the fact that Xiaojun did 2 high notes is a bit much. I mean, go off, I guess. The music video was okay. It was kinda messy and didn't really match the song. Like 1 minute they're in a room with plants looking like a whole jungle. Then the next minute they're in a corridor that looks like something out of Star Wars. This is a perfect example of a messy music video that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. What even is the story? The action figure video was better though, even if it was just a performance video. Action figure song of the year. The dance is iconic, but not as iconic as songs like Kick It, Boom, The Seventh Sense, etc. I feel like what the company tried to do was make a Kick It 2.0, and it didn't turn out good. I honestly forgot that Kickback existed like a week after it was released. If we're being completely honest here, I feel like it's the worst comeback of this year so far for me. That hurts to say, but I'm just saying my opinion. I'm ready to get dragged by NCT Zens in the comments, but I'm an NCT Zen myself and they're one of my alt groups. But oh well. My sixth opinion is Orbits need to stop getting so heated about LOONA's line distributions. I think I've said this in a past video of mine, but I wanted to say something about it again. Orbits really need to stop getting so heated about LOONA's line distributions. They don't have fixed positions, so the line distribution doesn't really mean anything. I know that LOONA's line distributions are quite unfair, but what you guys have to realize is that members like Chu, Eve, Jin Sol, Heejin and Kim Lip are more of the stronger vocalists in LOONA, so they're obviously gonna get the most lines. I would also include Hasul, but BBC doesn't even let her promote with the group, so just know that Hasul is a strong vocalist too, but she's currently absent from LOONA. Whenever I see a ranking video of LOONA and the categories are vocals, rap and dance, VV is always at the bottom of the rankings. Do you really expect someone who is apparently a weak vocalist, rapper and dancer to get the most lines and center time? It doesn't make sense to me. 1 minute y'all are like, why aren't the lines fair? She deserves so much better. But then let's take the Everglow Adios demo version as an example. Under was clearly uncomfortable with singing that specific line. And then you all were like, okay, her voice didn't suit the part and she was uncomfortable, y'all can stop complaining about it now, blah 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 blah. We don't know what goes on in the recording process, so BBC could have easily given Vivi a whole verse. But her voice didn't suit it, so they gave it to another member. Some members' voices don't match the song that they've been given. If the line doesn't complement their voice, they simply don't get the part. Simple as. Would you rather listen to a member of a group struggle to sing a line or have a member who can do it with ease? Make it make sense. This isn't me hating on her because I love Evie with my whole heart, and I'm only using her as an example of my opinion. But seriously, Orbits, Chill out. And also, this is probably me being an idiot, but how the heck are you meant to distribute fair lines to a 12-member group? There's obviously going to be some unfairness. That's what y'all signed up for. Okay, so this video is longer than I expected it to be. So I'm gonna try and keep this next opinion short. So my 7th opinion is that I Need You by BTS isn't that good. Y'all hype up this song so much and I honestly don't see the hype. We all know that BTS don't release bad songs, but I Need You just does nothing for me. It feels like something is missing. I know it's all based on personal preference, but how can y'all say that I Need You is their best title track when songs like Idol, On, Boy with Love, War of Hormone, etc. exist? My next opinion is that nobody in BTS is underrated. If I hear one more person telling me that someone in BTS is underrated, I'm gonna throw myself out a window. BTS are literally the biggest boy group right now. Everyone knows who BTS are. Let's take Hobie as an example. I see so many people saying that he's underrated and deserves more love. He obviously deserves a lot of love, but he is by no means underrated. If you go to Safari and search up who is the best male dancer in K-pop, you can clearly see that a lot of people think that J-Hope is an amazing dancer, and he was placed at number 1 on the Korea Boo website. So he's not underrated in that aspect. Now let's look at the most well-rounded member of BTS. When I did my research, I saw a bunch of people saying it was Jungkook, but J-Hope's name was mentioned a lot as well, so he is by no means underrated in that category either. Now let's look at who is the best vocalist in BTS. I couldn't really find anything since everyone was talking about the vocal line, but from what I could see, everyone praises him as a vocalist as well. But bear in mind that Hobie isn't vocal based. Even though he trained to be a vocalist, he debuted as a rapper, so we see more of him rapping than we do singing. So it makes sense as to why his name didn't pop up much. Now let's see the best rapper. I saw a lot of people saying Namjoon and Yoongi, but when they spoke about J-Hope they said that he has the most energy when he raps. You can tell by what I'm putting on the screen now. So he is apparently the weakest in BTS, but he is by no means the weakest in the industry. If you log up who is the best rapper in K-pop, J-Hope is placed in the top 10. So that isn't underrated either. Overall, I think that K-pop fans get the terms underrated and underappreciated mixed up. By the way, I am in no way saying that these websites are true. This is all that I could find when I did my research. I don't think that any of the screenshots used are counted as facts, but most probably people's opinions. Okay, this next opinion isn't really an opinion but more of a fact, and it is that you guys should really consider standing Fromis 9. I only started to stan them in September of 2020, but the past couple of months standing them have been amazing. They have incredible vocalists, amazing rappers, good dancers, and absolutely stunning visuals. What isn't there to love? Their newest song We Go is an absolute bop and it's perfect for the summer. If you want a serotonin boost, just go listen to We Go and you'll be satisfied. They also have this distinctive sound about them, but every comeback they try something new concept-wise while sticking to the classic Fromis sound. Let me play you a few songs to maybe catch your interest.
Wanna have some fun?
I obviously won't be going through all of their songs today because I don't want this video to be an hour long. But if any of you need help with stanning, just know I'm here if you have any questions. Anyways, stan Fromis 9. My final opinion for this video is GOT7 are bad live. Even though I said earlier on in the video that I don't really stan GOT7 anymore, I have to say it. GOT7 are bad live. I can already see the comments being like, have you ever tried to sing and dance at the same time, blah 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 blah. But during the Not by the Moon promotions, they were just awful. I don't even like UGM's voice because of this. Whenever I hear Not by the Moon now, I can't unhear the voice cracks. I know it's not his fault, but I can't help but unhear it. Even though I didn't like his voice before, this just made it worse. Someone turn their microphones down because seriously, why were they so loud? JB was literally shouting at me when he was singing the chorus. That was the end of today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like I said at the beginning, please don't send hate to me or anyone else in the comments. Argue respectfully. Anyways, feel free to give your opinions on mine in the comments. I would love to hear them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and have an amazing day, afternoon, evening or night wherever you are, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye for now.